Welcome to this experiment. We started school January 23rd, so we're only 5 weeks in, and the first year and I decided we were going to do these scenes from Twelfth Night. And again, this is a 5-week experiment with everybody else's crazy schedule. Paul Rudd gave us a great talk about language. I did a workshop on psychological gesture and archetype, and the actors just took adjustments and applied what they know about relationship and action. So I think each scene will have its own flavor. And for 5 weeks in, I congratulate all of you, and thanks so much. And Bob, this is the first year. This is our first year here.
These are first year olds?
This is the first year.
Director and actors?
Our wonderful first year.
And playwrights.
And playwrights.
And playwrights. Playwrights.
They didn't read.
The Honorable Lady of the House, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray thee tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Good beauty, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say a little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
I'm most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my permission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Conduct wasn't important, didn't you? I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
'Tis more like to be feigned, I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir?
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your text.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me, I have learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one I was this present. Is not well done.
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent to his red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried and every particle and utensil labeled to my will. As item, 1 neck, item 2 lids, with lips, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud, but if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. No such love would be but recompense if thou were crowned with unpearl of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great state, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in nature and the shape of things, a gracious person, but yet I cannot love him. You might have took his answer long ago.
If I would love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life in your denial, I would find no sense, I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, thou should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well, I am a gentleman.
Get thee to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless perchance you were to come to me again to tell me how he takes it. I fare you well. Thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no fleet post lady, keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love that is heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in content. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is my parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Oh, thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, action, and spirit to give thee 5-fold places. Not too fast, soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? May one so quickly catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at my eyes. Ooh, oh, let it be.
Sing.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he'll speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. It's to be said to him that he's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so. He says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be a supporter to a bench, but he'll speak to you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill man. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, or young enough for a boy. As a squash is, before it is a peascod, or a codlin before it is an apple. 'Tis with him standing water between boy and man. He speaks very shrewishly, is very well favored. One would think his mother's milk were scarce enough.
What an approach.
Gentlewoman, a lady calls.
Give me my veil. Oh, come, throw it over my face. We'll once more hear
The Honorable Lady of the House. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if you be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say a little more than I've studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet by the very fangs of malice I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certainly, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your reproach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue. Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good Swabber, I'm to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind, I am a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver. Human courtesy, but is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us wisdom. We will hear this divinity. Sir, what is your text?
Most sweetly.
A comfortable doctrine, and much more is said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
Answer by the method in the first of his heart.
I've read it. It is heresy.
Have you no more to say? Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we'll draw the curtain and show you the picture. Such a one I was as present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done. If God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
His beauty truly blent, as red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on.
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It should be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will. As item, 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth.
Were you sent hither to praise me? I see what you are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned with a nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him. You might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out. Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth. If you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless perchance you come to me and tell me how he takes it. There you are. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no fee post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart a flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair queen.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. This one heart, thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, action, and spirit to give thee fivefold place in. Not so fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now, even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I feel disuse perfection with a subtle and invisible stealth to creep into mine eyes. Let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam. Yes, sir.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind, would I or not. Tell him I'll none of it, and desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with high hopes. I'm not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Heidi Navalia.
Madam, I will.
Do I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
See.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gent. Always sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit, to give thee fivefold blazing. Oh, not too fast. Soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this loose perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eye. Oh, well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, that county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him all none of it? Desire him not to flatter with his lore, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. I leave Alvalia.
Madam, I will.
I do, I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, have since been arrived hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me. I got of it.
Come, sir. You peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. It'd be worth stooping for. There, it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady?
fortune forbid my outside had not charmed her. She made good view of me, indeed so much that sure me thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak to me in starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man. I am the man. But if it be so as 'tis, poor lady, she were better in love and dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper faults in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. How will this be? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now, last day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Steam.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be out in the times, and Toluchelo Sutera thou knowest.
Nay, by my troth, I know not, and I know that to be up late is to be up
A
late.
false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Life consists of the four elements.
Faith, so they say. But I think they rather consist of eating and drinking. How hard is that?
Let us therefore eat and drink. Right, I say, a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fool, if any.
How now, my hearts?
Did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had rather than 40 shillings I had such a light, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. I had rather than, that in sooth, thou wast in excellent fooling last night when thou spokest of Pigrogrammatus, of the Vapians passing the equinoctial of Cubis. 'Twas very good, faith. I sent thee sixpence for thy layman, hadst it?
I didn't petticoat thy fertility.
Malvolia's nose is no way to stop. My lady had a light hand, and the Mervales are no bottle ale houses.
Excellent! Why, this is the best fooling when all is done. Now, a song.
Come on. There's sixpence for you. Let's have a song.
Test with me too. Would you like a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song? Aye, aye, I care not for good life.
Mistress mine, where are you? Stay and hear your true love's coming. I can sing both high and low. I can sing both high and low. If no further pretty sweet, Ernie then did lovers meet. What's to come is still unsure. What's to come is still unsure. What is love, 'tis hereafter. There's a mirth, and laughter. Every wise man's son doth know. Every
Excellent,
wise
good faith.
man's son doth know.
Good.
Indeed, there was no plenty. Come and kiss me, sweet and gentle. Youth's a stuff will not endure. Youth's a stuff will not endure.
A mellifluous voice, as I am true knight. A contagious breath. Very sweet and contagious. To hear by the nose, it is dulcet and contagion. Shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night out on the catch that will draw 3 souls out of 1 waver? Shall we do that? Then you love me, let's do it. I am dog in a catch.
By your leave, sir, and some dogs catch well.
Most certain. Let our catch be. Thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. I shall be constrained to call thee knave.
This is not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool, it begins. Hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I
Hold thy peace. Good faith, come, begin.
Hath not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors. Never trust me.
My lady is a patient. Politicians and
Malvolio's a pegoramsy, and 3 merry men be we.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Dilly valley lady, there dwelt a man that was our lady. There dwelt.
assure me that I an admirable boy.
Aye, he does well enough if he be disposed, and so do I too. He does with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th is.
Are you mad or what are you? Have you no wit, manner, nor honesty than to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Can you make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect for persons, place, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir. In our catches! Smack up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. Though my lady harbors you as her kinsman, she is not allied with your disorders. And if you cannot separate yourself from your misdemeanors,
and it pleases you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, since I must needs be gone.
Hey, good Sir Toby.
His face no show, his days are almost
even
gone.
so?
But I will never die. Sir Toby, there you
This
lie.
is much credit
Shall
to
I
you.
bid him go? What and if you do? Shall I bid him go and spare not? Oh, no, 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 you dare not. Out of tune, sir. Lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous there should be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A stoop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor and anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it. By this hand,
Shift your ears.
For as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then break promise with him and make a fool of him. Do it, knight.
I'll break thee a challenge. Or I'll deliver thy indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the counts was today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a wayward and make him a common recreation, do not think I would wait enough till I straighten my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us? Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
For being a Puritan. Exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason, but I have reason good enough.
The devil, a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser. Affection ass, a con state without book, and utters it by great swords, the best persuaded of himself. So crammed as he thinks with excellencies that it is his grounds of faith that all that look upon him love him. And on that I send him, will my revenge find no little cause to work.
What will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think from the letters that thou will drop, that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make him an ass.
Ass I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physical work with him. I will plant you two, and let the fool make a third, where you shall find the letter. Observe this construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream of the event. Farewell.
Night. Penthesilea.
Before me, she's a good witch.
She's a beagle true bred. The one that adores me.
I was adored once too.
Let us to bed, knight. thou hast need, send for money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut. If I do not, never trust me. Take it as you will. Come. I'll go burn some sack. It's too late to go to bed now. Come, knight. Come, knight.
Scene.
Who calls there?
Sir Topus the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Good Sir Topus, go to my lady and...
I'll tell him about the fiend. How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Sir Topus, never was man thus wronged.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan.
Oh, good Sir Topus, please don't think I am mad.
I call thee by
leave me here in hideous darkness.
I call thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that will use the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topus.
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes, and the clear stores toward the south-north are as lustrous as ebony, and yet thou complainest of obstruction.
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest! I say there is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
And I say this house is as dark as ignorance. No ignorance were dark as hell. And I say there never was a man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fowl?
That the soul of a grandam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of this opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way approve his opinion.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras ere I will allow thy wits and fear to kill a woodcock.
No, this is Sir Topus! Sir Topus!
Fare thee well.
Scene.
Give me some music! Now good morrow, friends! Now, good Cesario, but that piece of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, I thought it did relieve my passion much. With the light airs and recollected turns of these most brisk and giddy-paced times, come but one verse.
He's not here, my lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Festy the jester, the fool that Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He's about the house.
Seek him out and play the tune a while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pains of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions held save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where thou wast thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of a woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee then? What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven! Let still the woman take it elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, Our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and won than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. Thy affection cannot hold the bent, for women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas that they are so, to die, even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, come, the song we had last night. Market Cesario, it is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun and the free maids who weave their thread with bones do use to chant it. It is silly sooth and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Thy way, breath, I say, thy fair cool way. A shower of white stuff call me, oh, a flower sweet on my black coffin, let there be strewn. A friend, greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be. A thousand sighs to slay me. Oh, where sad true love will never find my grave to weep there. To weep there, to weep there.
As for thy pains,
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir. And pleasure will be paid for one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
And now, the melancholy god protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business might be everything, and their intent everywhere. For that's it that makes a good voyage of nothing. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold is giddily as fortune. 'Tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, tracks my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir?
Cannot be so answered.
But you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can buy the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack pretension. Alas, their love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver, but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine
is all as hungry as the seed, and can digest as much. I make no comparison between that love a woman can bear me and that I, Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What does that know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it might perhaps were I a woman I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the blood feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat, like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we say much with our vows, but little with our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughter of my father's house, my lord. And all the brothers too. And yet I know not. So shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. And give her this jewel. Say my love can give no place by no denay.
Scene.
Give me some music. Now good morrow, friends. Now good Cesario, but that piece of song we heard last night, that old and antique song, methought it did relieve my passions much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy-paced times. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship that should play it.
Who was it?
Festive the Jester, my lord, a fool, that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
He is about the house.
Seek him out and play the tune the while! Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Oh, thou dost speak masterly. My life apart, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What
kind of woman is?
Of your complexion,
She's not worth thee, then. What years of faith?
Not short years, my lord.
Oh, too old, by heaven. Let still a woman take an elder than herself. So sways she to him, so wears she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, and thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, come, of that piece of song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain, and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Ready, sir?
Aye, prithee play. There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in playing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Oh, truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid at one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
The melancholy God protect thee. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Get thee to St. John's same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. The woman's heart so big, to hold so much they lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between the love a woman may bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know!
What dost thou know?
Too well, what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man. As it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
Like my lord, she never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief,
is this not love indeed?
We men may say more, swear more, but in fact our shows are more than will. For we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye. That's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, by no delay.
Lights fading.
Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam. Most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world when lowly fame was called compliment. You are servant to Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. Would his thoughts be filled with blights rather than filled with me?
Madam, I come to wit your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
I believe and pray you. I beg you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit? I would rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, I beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did hear, a dreaming chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? To one of your receiving enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hides my heart. Let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
Not a grise, for this a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much better to fall before the lion than the wolf. God praise me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet when wit and youth have come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. Where lies your way to west?
Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship.
You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me. Stay!
I prithee, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, then I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I wish you were what I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
But a deal of scorn looks beautiful. And the contempt and anger of his lip, a murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would be hid. Love's night is noon. Cesaria, by the roses of spring, thy maidhood, honor, truth, and everything. I love thee so, that mocker all thy pride, nor wit or reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this cause, for that I woo, thou hast no cause. But rather, reason thus, with reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be of it, save I alone. Adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
And yet, come again. For thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now pours to like thy love.
Scene.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to! Go to! Thou art a foolish fellow! Let me be clear of thee!
Well held out, ye faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
And prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He has heard that word of some great man and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I am afraid this great lover the world will prove a cockney. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. Here's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give false money get themselves a good report, even after 14 years per child.
Now, sir,
There's for you.
Why, there's me! There! All the people's man!
Oh, sir! Now throw your dagger over the house!
Oh, this I shall tell my lady straight. I will not get any of these coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir! Hold!
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria, though I struck him first, yet it's no matter.
Show thy hand.
Ah, come on, sir, I will not let you go. Come on, my young soldier, put up your iron, your well flesh, and come on.
I will be free from thee.
No! God!
Wouldst thou now? Thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword!
What? What? Nay, then I shall have an ounce or two of this malapite blood from you.
Oh, Toby, I charge thee. Hold!
Oh, Melanie.
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners ne'er were preached. Out of my sight! Be not a friend of yours, sorry. Rudesby, be gone! Be gone!
I prithee, gentle friend, let thy wisdom, not thy passion sway in this uncivil and thou unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up. That thou thereby mayest smile at this, thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. He started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or am I mad? Or else is this a dream? That fancy still my sense and lead me steep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, wilt thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Ah, say so and so be.